Welcome to the Champ Show. I am your host, Isaiah Davis. I'm here with redshirt sophomore offensive lineman at Tennessee University, Brian Grant. How are you doing today, Brian?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. We do a little bit of research. Tell us if anything is wrong. You are 6'7", 332 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I think you're probably the biggest player we've had on. So I guess Tennessee be making them different out here, apparently. And you're a redshirt sophomore offensive lineman at Tennessee University. You played high school football. I honestly, you got to tell me because I cannot even pronounce this. Choctawhatchee?
Choctahatchee.
Choctawhatchee. Okay. Choctawhatchee High School in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. You were the 97th ranked recruit in the state of Florida and 69th ranked offensive tackle recruit nationally. So you're pretty well recruited out of high school, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
What type of offers did you have?
Well, the biggest one was obviously Tennessee, but I had a few from UCF, FSU. I had one all the way up from Maryland, but I was like, yeah, that might be a little too far and too cold.
Mm-hmm. So why choose Tennessee?
I mean, on my first visit up here, I just absolutely fell in love with the campus and just the coaching staff, like Coach Hyde, Coach Ellerby.
Mm-hmm.
They're just great people to be around, and just the team itself. It's just a great atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. Was there a college you almost committed to instead of Tennessee?
No.
Gotcha.
Tennessee was at the top for pretty much all of it.
Mm-hmm. When did you start playing football?
Funny story. So I think it's probably best if I start from the beginning. So
all right.
Before I started playing football, I was a basketball player. I started playing middle school, and I played all through high school up until my junior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Junior year of high school is when I decided, hey, I'm going to go play football.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really trying to get anything out of it, just mostly doing it just for the fun and just to hang out with some of my friends, just really just to be out there is really the only reason I went out. So played defensive end my junior year. And that summer is when was when all my offers came in. That summer between my junior and senior years when all my offers started coming in.
Mm-hmm. And you said you were a defensive end?
Yeah, I was a defensive end my junior year in high school.
Got you. So you were getting recruited by Tennessee as a defensive end or an offensive lineman?
Tennessee was trying to get me as an offensive lineman, and almost everybody was trying to get me as an offensive lineman. The only people that wanted me as a defensive were Maryland, but they were pretty low on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against them. It's just
compared to other schools like Tennessee and FSU, it's a big difference.
Yeah, and FSU being, I kind of wish FSU just offered me earlier, but still would have gone to Tennessee though.
Mm-hmm. So you're wearing number 73 at Tennessee is what I'm seeing from all the photos. Why number 73? Is there a reason at all?
Just the biggest reason is my mentors. My dad's number was 50 in college. Mom was 22. And my mentor's number, Wally Williams, he played for the NFL.
Oh, really?
10 years. So he was my trainer. Still is to this day. One of my great friend too.
So
his number was 63.
Oh, okay. Where did your dad play football?
My dad played basketball.
Oh, okay. So he wore 50 in basketball.
Yes.
And your mom played basketball too?
My mom was a softball pitcher.
Okay. And where'd she play at?
They both went to Troy University. That's where they met.
Oh, okay. All right. How hard is it to get recruited as an offensive lineman, and what differences do you think are in that compared to other positions?
really know if I can say much because I wasn't really in it for very long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, they found me when they were at UCF, and they just kept in contact up into Tennessee. So, personally, I kind of had a little bit of an easier recruiting.
Yeah.
It seems like, but being as an offensive lineman as a position, difficulty-wise, I feel the biggest part is I personally enjoy being an offensive lineman more than defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, just my personality, I'm very just the way my brain functions. I
Yeah.
knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
I like knowing what's going on. I like having information. I like being able to digest that information a little bit easier. And offensive line, like, you know what's going on, you know the scheme, you know the play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still like defense. I like the ability just to be able just to run, to go. But I do enjoy being an offensive lineman more than I did defensive lineman.
What is one of the biggest things that sets SEC football apart from everyone else?
It's just the level of competition.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, you got guys just as big as you, just as strong as you, but you got to be able to take that one difference and use it to your advantage.
Mm-hmm. What are some of your favorite teammates? These can be from I can't remember the high school name, to be honest. I'm not gonna from high school or Tennessee. Some of your favorite teammates you can point out.
One of my best friends, even still to this day, from high school, his name's Kamrick Rojic. He was on the offense with me. He was a tight end, and we were good friends. Like, he'd always work out with me, always train with me. He was my workout partner when we were listed in school. So,
Oh, okay.
I really got really close with him.
So with you being under Coach Josh Heupel, one of the bigger coaches because of just SEC ball, what is something Coach Josh Heupel has said to you that's really stuck with you?
I need to think about that one for a second.
Or even something that you think he does better than a lot of other coaches.
It's not really something he says, but something he very heavily believes in. Like, he tries to, like, he's like making this a player-led team. Like, and I do believe in that mentality that he has. I believe that's so true, because, like, if you're not willing to hold your brother accountable, and he's not willing to hold you accountable, everything just falls apart, really.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have that structure, coaches can yell at you, tell you what to do. They can do all this, but at the end of the day, it's the players that make the team run. And so, just that philosophy that he's had, and he's trying to teach us, it's a great one.
What are some of the most difficult players you've had to play against in your time in the SEC? With only being a little time, but you've gone up against already some of the best talent out there.
Honestly, just from my experience, I haven't really got, like you said, I haven't really gotten much playing time, so can't really say about a lot of other teams. But like, from some of the guys here, Byron Young, James Pierce, Amari Thomas, Omar Lamort, Keenan Peely. Keenan's a great linebacker. Like, and just even on the offensive side, like Coop, Nico. Nico's grown so much, and it's been just great seeing him.
We're talking Nico quarterback?
Yeah. It's been great seeing him, like, grow up, and then Joe obviously, and then Hendon. Like, it's just great. It's just great being able to be around those guys, being around that competition.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old term, but it's true. It's true to this day. Iron sharpens iron. And it's always going to be true.
Mm-hmm. What was it like to get your first college offer?
I was ecstatic, and I was also just straight up dumbfounded, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, only playing the 1 year of football, and as a defensive lineman, and getting offers from some pretty decent schools.
SEC schools.
Yeah, the biggest one was definitely hearing that Hype and them were going to Tennessee. I was like, is this really happening?
Mm-hmm. Getting prank called out here.
That's what it felt like a little bit.
So, with you playing at Tennessee, you have a busy schedule. What does a day or week in the life of a Tennessee offensive lineman look like?
Oh, it's kind of calmed down during the summer, but even right now, it's wake up at about normal day for me is wake up at about 8, go get some food, have meetings at about a little bit like 10ish about.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the day they're about that 10ish time. Work out, and then rest of the day working on summer classes. Really,
Mm-hmm.
summer's obviously it's a summer, but still got some stuff to do.
Yeah. So
it's like during the fall. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I believe it. So I assume the goal is the NFL. Is there a plan B if you don't make the NFL? Would you do like the UFL or something like that?
I mean, obviously, I do want to play in the NFL, but I also know that at some point I'm gonna have to hang the helmet up. But that's also why I still want to get a decent degree. Currently in business. So,
you know what type of business you're gonna open up?
Well, I'm in business, and financing is my major.
Okay, got you. What should we expect from Tennessee these upcoming years?
Upcoming years? watch the clock and the amount of plays run.
Mm-hmm. Are we?
Because it may only be the first quarter, but we'll run you up and down that field.
Mm-hmm. Especially with that no huddle offense.
Oh yeah, like it's you definitely got to be in shape to run it. I'll say that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, how do they get you guys prepared to run the no huddle? Cause that's like when I think no huddle. I mean, this is just me coming. This all's coming from a Tennessee fan. When I think no huddle, I think immediately, oh, Tennessee offense.
Well, the biggest thing for us is understanding the offense, because like if you don't understand what the plays are, where you need to go, it's very hard. It's very hard to run that sort of offense if you don't know what's going on. It's like first day guys get here, like it's working through the playbook, trying to get them to understand. Like you got older guys here that are more than happy to help at all times. Which helps tremendously. And just understanding and being controlled.
Yeah.
Like controlling yourself, controlling your own emotions. Just being able to reset quickly.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that play's done. Got to get to the next one. A lot of it is just that mentality. Like, okay, we got to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that Tennessee offense is something else. Something I'm super excited to see what we're gonna be doing, especially with Nico at quarterback this year. I'm super pumped.
I really am excited too.
What do you think is gonna be one of the biggest games of the season for y'all?
Well, those ones are kind of obvious, but like obviously the big three that we have on our schedule: Alabama, Georgia, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Those are obviously going to be the biggest three. I bet you money that Coach Hyde probably has that Alabama game circled on his calendar.
Oh yeah. So this is. You go ahead.
I said I was about to say even this far out.
Oh yeah. So this is kind of an off the dome question here. I know recently they have announced that college players are now going to be getting, it seems like, contracts is what it sounds like. How is that going to affect you and like other players on the team?
Are you referring to like NIL and stuff like that, or
I think literally you guys are getting paid by like the NCAA or something. Something's happened. I'm not fully sure,
I haven't really heard much about that.
but apparently y'all are getting paid.
Oh, that might be because of that whole incident with NCAA trying to come after us
Mm-hmm.
for quote unquote NIL violation, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what that might be.
Mm-hmm.
Not 100%. I honestly haven't heard really anything about that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for the interruption, but we have a big announcement. We have our first partnership with Buddy Allen Carpeting. Buddy Allen says this: we've made it easier to get the hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring you love from the local flooring store you trust. Visit our showroom at 2405 Lemon Pike, or we'll bring flooring samples to your home. It's that easy. Visit BuddyAllenCarpet1.com today and get up to 18 months free interest financing. That's BuddyAllenCarpet1.com. All right, we're about to hop into some of the rapid fire questions. These rapid fire questions are presented to you by Brunch and Brew. Get your brunch and brew here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. First question, we don't have any Instagram questions, but if you guys do want to put Instagram questions, we post about players about 2 to 3 weeks out. You guys can comment questions. You'll be featured on the episode. But there's no Instagram questions today, so we'll hop right into the real rapid fire questions here. Favorite NFL team?
Favorite NFL team? I have to go with Tampa Bay. Home state. Hard to go wrong.
Do you have a favorite player on the Bucs right now?
Not really. That's more. Not really. It was more so just like a home thing. So.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you game at all?
Video games? Not like PC, Xbox, that sort of thing. I'm a Clash of Clans buff, so.
Mm-hmm. If you had the choice between Xbox and PlayStation, what would you choose?
It's hard to say, coming from a person who doesn't really game like that, but if I was gonna ever get into one, I'd have to say PlayStation.
Okay, gotcha. Are you excited for the new NCAA game coming out?
Yeah, I mean, I get paid, but it'll be cool to see. It'll definitely be cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really interested to see how they represent college players in something that's traditionally been like that sort of video game, like traditionally been NFL.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna get the game? I know you get a free copy of the game. Are you gonna buy with the money that they're giving you a console?
Maybe. I'll probably end up trying it out with one of my teammates, see if I like it or not, and go from there.
What is the projected overall rating
of the game? Or
what do you think you'll be rated if you had to take a guess?
I don't really know like the rating system. Is it like stars, sort of how it is in
Well, there's overalls and there's also stars. We'll go overall.
Rankings.
Just like 76 overall, like 99 overall is like really good, if that's what you're asking.
That's honestly a hard question because, like I said, never really played those games, don't really understand it. But stars wise, I'd give myself about a 3 to a 3.5, 3.5 star.
That's pretty good. That seems pretty realistic right there.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say.
If you weren't playing offensive line, what position would you or want to play?
If I was gonna stay on offense, I'd probably move to tight end.
All right, you go a huge tight end.
I mean, even if back when I was playing basketball, like I ran at 250. That was my body weight when I played at. And I probably could get back down to it to run as a tight end.
Tennessee might need to look into that.
Maybe. Hey, I could be a trick there for trick plays.
If I'm watching with family and I see Brian Grant go out for a pass, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Pretty sure everybody will.
Oh yeah, Rocky Top will be rocking for sure.
Absolutely, 100%.
Favorite college football team besides Tennessee?
Ooh. That's a hard one. I guess I'd have to go back home. OUF.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I mean, just growing up, being there, and even when I was younger, like I don't remember them fully, but been to one or two UF games when I was younger before I really got into football.
Oh, okay. With you playing at a lot of crazy stadiums, like the best of the best out there, what is your favorite stadium you've ever played in?
Ooh, favorite stadium? That's a tough one. Trying to think. I'd honestly have to say when we played in the Orange Bowl, or not the Orange, was it?
I think it was the Orange Bowl. Or Cheez-It Bowl, I think is what it's called.
Cheez-It Bowl. I'd have to say the Cheez-It Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was the Orange Bowl game back down in Miami.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Orange Bowl down in Miami, and I'd have to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good game to watch right there.
It had to be honestly the coolest looking stadium I've ever been in.
Mm-hmm. So with the Cheez-It Bowl, I know from what I've heard is I think a few players get a Cheez-It decked out room. Who got the Cheez-It room?
I honestly do not know.
Well, I hear you might need to get that if you guys go back to the Cheez-It Bowl. You might need to go get that Cheez-It room.
I honestly do not know. I'd probably say Joe or Nico. Like one of the big names on the team if I had to take a guess.
Mm-hmm. Pre-game music, yes or no?
Yes.
What type of music are we listening to?
Maybe a little bit more unorthodox. I don't know if it's really unorthodox or not, but rock is really what I listen to before games.
Got you. Speaking of before game, do you have a favorite snack to eat before game?
Favorite snack to eat before a game? Honestly, Welch's.
Welch's, dude. I hear a lot of football players like those.
Oh yeah.
Because you get them for free, don't you? They're in the equipment room or something. They got you guys loaded.
Who's ever gonna turn down free food? But Yeah, I'd have to say the Welches.
Oh yeah. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
Honestly, I've always wanted to visit Japan. Don't think I'd really want to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I'd be getting 50 million looks every day, like I look like I was freaking Godzilla or something.
Yeah.
People be looking up at me like Godzilla. But I'd probably stay in the U.S. I'd love to live in Tennessee, live up here in the mountains somewhere, just enjoy the place. Also, love to live on the beach, whether it's back home or somewhere else in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd probably stay close to home.
Oh yeah.
Probably, maybe Pensacola.
Oh yeah.
Back home in my hometown, somewhere near there. I'd like to say.
All right. This is probably gonna be one of those tough ones. Most famous person in your contacts.
Honestly, not as hard as some other people might think. Probably be my OL trainer.
You said who?
My OL trainer, Wally Williams, 10-year NFL vet.
Mm-hmm. Do you have Nico's number? Or does he not give that up? Has Nico?
I don't think I actually have his number. Most of the guys' numbers that I have are guys in the OL room.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody uses a group chat.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. And it's a lot easier to actually have the contact and be like, oh, this person's saying that, and just seeing a bunch of numbers over. It's actually be like, who the heck is talking?
Yeah. Has Nico gotten y'all anything with you being the O line and protecting Nico?
No.
Nico, what are we doing? Come on, Nico.
You've been here long enough. Give the man a break.
Nico, we gotta get something for Brian.
I'm more likely to be coming next year.
Mm-hmm. Favorite food place?
Ooh. Honestly, I'd have to say a little place down home, place called Stubby's, literally right down the road from my high school. Just is awesome seafood place. It just tastes great.
What do you get there?
Usually I'll get shrimp, catfish.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Favorite movie?
Ooh. Personally, Pacific Rim, the first one.
I have not seen that. I'm gonna have to apparently watch it. If Brian Grant watches it, I'm gonna have to check it out for sure.
Yes, I just love those type of sci-fi movies.
Mm-hmm.
That and I'd have to say the new Godzilla that just came out a little bit ago. GXK.
Do you play the main character?
I mean, I am ever trying to do the whole rubber suit things again. Hey, get me out.
They just put the camera up really close, make it seem like you're just put like a mini town or something. I'm pretty sure that's how they did it on the old ones, I think.
Yeah,
like those really old clips, like black and white.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They used scaled down buildings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to shout at your social media, you can do that right now.
I only really got the Twitter and the Instagram. Twitter is Brian _ Grant _ 73, I believe. And then I don't even remember my Twitter handle, but You can just look up Brian Grant. And you
Mm-hmm.
see a 73 on the jersey. That's me.
Oh yeah. Make sure you go follow Brian Grant's social media. Do you have anything for the champ people?
Just have a great day, everybody. Hope you had a blast.
Oh yeah, I would definitely try to come to a game if I have enough money, because I know as I've only gone to one Tennessee game. I think we played Appalachian State. I'm pretty sure. I think this when Josh Dobbs was playing. So
Oh,
it's been a minute, and
yeah.
it's
If you ever down, hit me up, man.
oh yeah. We'll have to snag a picture or something. I'm gonna have to get an autograph.
Absolutely.
I'll know it when I see you on the field. I see a big 73 running across the field right there. Oh yeah. Well, if you ever want to come on again, Brian, we'd love to have you on. I'll definitely be trying to watch every Tennessee game I can, see if you're out there for sure.
Absolutely. Just give me a call.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely try to come. I'll see if I can. I'll definitely see if I can. I'll try my best. I'll try to convince my dad. You need to call him. Listen, you need to take your son to this game right here. Convince him. Oh yeah. Any final words for the champ people?
Have a blessed day, everybody.
Oh yeah. Appreciate you coming on, Brian. Thank you guys so much for listening. We the champs. Peace.
Peace.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.